Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and their free agency moves when it comes to the moves they made today when it came to their backup big. They finally got a backup big after trading DeAndre Ayton to the Washington Wizards just a couple of days ago when it came to that trade going down. And right away, the Lakers were in need of a center, and they got one to back up Walker Kessler going into this upcoming season when it comes all said and done. And of course, we're going to be talking about the whole Jonathan Kuminga situation. I mean, what is going on? What is going on between the Lakers and Jonathan Kuminga and potential trade talks that they will potentially have with the Atlanta Hawks for a potential sign and trade situation when it comes down to the Los Angeles Lakers. So, we're going to get into all the moves and updates and speculations going into this live stream, guys. And I first off, I want to say, everyone, thank you for joining me on ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate the continued love and support you guys have shown me all over social media and, of course, on this platform, ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate it. It's so much, guys, for the continued love support you guys have shown me all over social media, but especially on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And obviously, guys, there's a lot of things that, we got to get into, when it comes down to the move the Lakers made today and Jonathan Kuminga and others, news, rumors, updates, speculations about the Lakers moving forward into this free agency, because they're not done. They're not done with by any means when it comes to improving the roster, because I think something's going to happen. Something's going to happen in the next couple of days when it comes to the Lakers adding on some more talent to this roster when it comes all said and done. And I really can't wait to get into it. Let's just get right into it, guys. And thank you all for joining me on ZSN. I really appreciate it. And here is the breaking news. When it comes down to it, the Lakers have decided to give free agent center Kevon Looney has agreed to a one-year deal, $3.9 million deal with the Los Angeles Lakers, according to his agency and his agent telling Shams Charania of ESPN. What he brings to the table, guys, the Lakers acquire one of the top available backup centers, and Looney, a three-time NBA champion. So he brings playoff experience when it comes down to that type of presence in the to the Lakers roster. And obviously, when it comes down to his skill sets, he's a pick and roll type player. He will work honestly tremendously well next to Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves when it comes down to a guy that Luka always relies on when it comes to centers, and he's going to potentially thrive under that type of experience going with the Los Angeles Lakers into this upcoming season. And after all those years of running screens for Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and Andre Iguodala in the Bay Area, I mean, now he's taking his talents to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I just found this out. He's an alumni for the UCLA, during his times in college. So he's coming back to LA where it all started for him. So welcome to the Los Angeles Lakers, Kevon Looney. Guys, this was kind of expected, when it comes to the Lakers and their search for a backup big after trading DeAndre Ayton to the Washington Wizards. It was like another plan B added on to the Lakers search when it comes down to finding a wing. But at the same time, after that trade, they needed to find a center because the only center available was Walker Kessler. And you can make the argument that Manu could be the guy that can, transition being a all-around player, when it comes to, playing the power forward and center position when it comes down to his size. So, there was that type of narrative, but there's no doubt about it. The Lakers needed to find another center. to potentially fill in that role, the bench role behind Walker Kessler when it comes down to it. So, and getting a guy like Kevon Looney is a really good pickup. Now, I know some people may say, you know what, the guy's washed up. He hasn't been the same since his championship days when he was the three-time champion with the Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry and all of them. He was such a reliable guy and all that. But I have to say, guys, when it comes down to experience and what he brings to the table, I think he fits well on what the Lakers are looking for when it comes down to his skill sets. And, he's only 30 years old. So, the guy does, still doesn't show that he is, up there in age whatsoever. Well, I think this time, when it comes down to roster build, he is basically the oldest player on the Lakers roster. It was Austin Reeves being at 28 years old, but now with Kevon Looney on the team now, he is the oldest player on the team. Because, obviously the Lakers were building out a roster that is built on, youth, to a youth team that can compete with the likes of the OKC Thunder when it comes down to that. And that was a good direction what the Lakers were, targeting when it came to this free agency is to go young, when it comes to building a team around Luka Doncic. So, but just adding on, come on, Looney, obviously is another great fit for the Lakers, in my opinion, when it comes down to it. And obviously, some people are saying that he only played for 21 games. He dealt with injuries left and right. But I think when you put him in the right situation and the fact that he can play with, Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, I think he will feed off of them, when it comes to his, abilities and what he brings to the table. So I honestly, guys, think that this was a good move. Obviously, there was some may say that, oh, there was Nick Richards. He was out there available. The Lakers could have signed him. But I think the Lakers just honestly went with experience over just, I guess, youth this time. They already, broke down the youth factor of this of the Lakers roster when it came to them signing, and obviously getting Walker Kessler is a big deal for the Lakers. But getting a guy, just basically being a veteran presence off the bench, and just the fact that he can bring that type of veteran, I guess you could say, leadership in the locker room because of his experience at the playoff level, and obviously, teaming up with greatness when it came to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant and all of them. And now he's able to potentially now work with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves now going into this upcoming season. And it just obviously a good fit for him when it comes all said and done. And plus, the Lakers are not really going to lose a lot. They're basically signing the guy to a veteran minimum for 1 year. So he's, if anything, if he doesn't work out, the Lakers can just potentially just either waive him or just somehow just have him stay for a year and he can just walk next year and no harm, no done when it comes down to it if it doesn't work out. But there's a lot of promise in him. I really think that he's going to bring a lot to the table when it comes to the Lakers and their expectations going into this upcoming season when it comes down to the roster and how it's built around for the era of Luka going into this new era of basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to all said and done. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, I just personally like the move. And, obviously this is a good move for the Lakers when it comes to all said and done. And this is a good one. And this is a good one for sure. So welcome to the Los Angeles Lakers, Kevon Looney. But, with this type of move, I mean, the Lakers are still available. They're still looking into free agency to how to build this team for next season. And obviously, we've been hearing a lot of rumors and talks when it came to Kevon Looney. And obviously, earlier today, the Lakers were obviously speaking with Kevon Looney, and there's they basically have their eye on him. They want Kevon Looney, because he's arguably one of the available wing bigs in the free agency market as it stands now, other than LeBron James, which obviously LeBron is not going to come back to the Los Angeles Lakers unless something weird happens and he decides to come back. But it rarely happens. But when comes down to it, guys, I mean, Kevon Looney is arguably one of the best available wings that the Lakers could potentially sign to a potential contract in free agency. So I mean, obviously the Lakers are showing their commitment for him, and they are laying it all on the line. I mean, they're basically telling him that he deserves of a you can get a starting role. You can obviously build your stock with us in Hollywood and with the Los Angeles Lakers in LA. And then if somehow you thrive in your first year as a Laker, there's either two things. One, we will bring you back, or you could potentially get paid going into the free agency of 2027. So that's basically what is offered for him. And they're basically, what I've heard is that, if Rob Pelinka is telling him this, is that see what we produced when it came to, players like Malik Monk and all those guys. I mean, they stayed with the Lakers for 1 year as a rental, and they got paid in the following year. So they're basically throwing that out there. But now there's another report that just came out. I forgot the source of it, but according to multiple reporting, is that the Lakers are reportedly willing to offer Jonathan Kuminga a 2-year, $20 million contract. And Jonathan Kuminga is a player that the Lakers are after, according to multiple people that are telling this potential reports, according to the LA Times. And with the knowledge of the situation, who said LA is looking to at a 2-year deal with a 20 million deal with Kuminga, the source of the athlete wing big player that the Lakers need to start for the small forward. But he's mainly going to start at power forward more than anything. Um, but there's a lot of acknowledgement about what the Lakers are offering to him, and obviously he's seeing it, but he's basically trying to say, why don't you raise it up a bit? But I don't think somehow the Lakers are going to potentially ask pay him more than what they could potentially offer him when it comes all said and done. So my opinion when it comes down to what the Lakers are trying to do is this: they're basically trying to do as much as they can to keep Jonathan Kuminga engaged with the Lakers and try to let him just stay afloat until maybe potentially they trade up one of our assets and players to make some room to potentially maybe offer him more or not. I mean, it's just a matter of time until the Lakers make another move, which I still think it's out there. I mean, the Lakers are potentially going to make a trade with anybody that will either let them create some cap space so they can get a guy like Jonathan Kuminga to join the Los Angeles Lakers. So it's just in the works when it comes down to any type of moves that's out there that the Lakers will make to get Jonathan Kuminga to LA. So it's in the works, guys. But then another reporting came after the Kevon Looney signing, excuse me, and that was, according to the reports, I think it's from the Los Angeles Times, the LA Times, is that according to the reports, the Lakers and Hawks are in talks to set up a sign and trade on Jonathan Kuminga for Jared Vanderbilt, Jake LaRivia, Dalton Connect, and one of their second round picks to get Jonathan Kuminga to the Los Angeles Lakers. And guys, I have to say, when it comes down to it, I mean, I personally would make this move. Obviously, moving on from Vando is something that I think is a big significance when it comes to making a trade, instead of potentially waiving him and having him on your books for the next 5 years, paying him $5 million each year. that he is not with the Los Angeles Lakers. So that's good news there that that at least the talks are in when it comes to Jared Vanderbilt being potentially traded instead of waived. But then throwing in Jake Laravia, who was I think making around 6 million. I'm trying to make the math how the math is working. I mean, obviously, Jared Vanderbilt, his contract, he's making around 12 million next this upcoming season, and then you add on Jake Larivia's, who's making 6. Dalton Connect is making something around 4 million, and then you throw in that asset of set the second round pick. The total, I mean, just guessing here, I think it's like around 22, 23 million being sent out to the Atlanta Hawks, and maybe a contract will be in place for them to give Jonathan Kuminga a 2 year, 3 year maybe type contract to Jonathan Kuminga to join the Los Angeles Lakers around somewhere around maybe like a 23 million type thing. Maybe it's probably a 2 year deal or something like that. So whatever that is, basically the Lakers are going that route unless they maybe throw in somebody else into the trade. I mean, this sort of remains to be seen how that works. So it's a bit questionable how this potential contract is going to look like when it comes down to it. I mean, if anything, I'm trying to think about which player that the Lakers can get in good return. Buddy Hield is on that team. So if he does, I mean, that would be awesome. I mean, even though I don't know if Buddy Hield the same old Buddy Hield, but I think if he would have joined the Lakers and have a different type of atmosphere, then maybe he would potentially work well with the Lakers. So, and I'm not sure how much he's making. Is he making around 6 million or something? I'm not so sure. But if the Lakers are giving up that much or that's basically what it is. I mean, you're giving up 3 players and a second round pick to get Jonathan Kuminga. So there probably another player being attached to this. So, we just have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see. But it's there's still moves to be made. There's a lot of talks being discussed when it comes to what the Lakers want to do when it comes to Jonathan Kuminga. And I think the best route for them is to potentially do a sign and trade. So it sort of remains to be seen if that is a potential idea for them to do, or they could somehow go a different route and just say, hey, just sign with us, sign that 2 year or maybe sign a veteran minimum. I don't know what's on the mindset of what the Lakers have to do to convince Jonathan Kuminga to join the Lakers. But if that is the other alternative and for us Lakers to create some cap space and maybe after you get Jonathan Kuminga, maybe they're looking to free agency and maybe get some wing guard or maybe like a Gary Trent Jr. or somebody that is potentially available for another roster spot because you're giving up 3 players. So if you're getting 2 in return, that leaves you maybe just another roster spot open, maybe 1 or 2. I mean, it sort of remains to be seen. But knowing the Lakers' history and what Rob does, he always leaves that last roster spot open, either for the buyout market in February or if a player randomly just gets released by a team in the off season that he can just swoop in and sign. So it's just sort of remains to be seen. What's on the mindset. These are just my own thinking, guys. So it's not. I'm not trying to say that this is what Rob is thinking or by any means, but this is just the rumors. These are the talks. These are the reports from the Los Angeles Times, and if multiple people are talking about it, then it could be a possibility. It really could, and this could be awesome. I mean, this could be a really good situation where you're trading away assets and the Atlanta Hawks could potentially say, hey, we'll accept salary dump type of scenario that will get you Jonathan Kuminga as long as you throw in the second round picks type scenario. So but it's just one of those type of things that maybe it could be a possibility. So it sort of remains to be seen. It really is. So but yeah, guys, I mean, this is just a lot of things, a lot of news, a lot of updates, speculations of what we've been hearing, from the Lakers as of today. Jonathan Kuminga is all over the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to these free agency moves, and obviously landing the backup center for the Lakers is another big move that they needed to make after trading DeAndre Ayton to the Wizards. And you know, the Lakers are still not done. They're still not done, and they are still going into these potential moves that they need to make to improve the roster still, because they're not done. And how it's constructed right now, it's just not going well. It's not looking what I hopefully want the Lakers to look like going into this upcoming season. They need to add defense. They need to add a wing. They need to just that type of deal still needs to be met going into this free agency. So they have to get something done. They have to get something done, and hopefully they do, because it's something that the Lakers have to potentially make that a possibility. To surround the good players around Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves going into this upcoming season. So again, it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game, and hopefully, the Lakers will somehow get things done. Hopefully, going into this upcoming season when it comes all said and done. Yeah. So, guys, let's just read some of these comments, and then I'll end this live stream. And thank you all for joining me, ZSN, on YouTube. I really appreciate it again. And if you haven't yet, please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And, when it comes down to it, guys, I mean, the Lakers are still doing their hard work and trying to build this team. So it's just something that they have to potentially, try to do, when it comes all said and done. So, but yeah, I mean, it's looking great. It's looking great so far, and I'm glad the Lakers are still engaged into conversations with players and potential add-ons and moves and everything. So, this is good. I mean, the Lakers are not being lazy about what they're trying to do. So, to improve the roster still. So, but yeah, they're working. They're working. Let's read this comment here. All right. Happy with the Lakers offseason move so far, but sad that Rui did not remain with the team. Yeah, I mean, so far when it comes to the signees for the Lakers, they made some really good moves. The Lakers have really made moves that really benefit, us, and especially when it comes to Luka Doncic. I mean, obviously, every move that they made, they had to speak with Luka Doncic when it comes to those moves. I mean, it's just something that has to be said. I mean, Luka is part of the future, and he is the franchise face of the team. And any type of move that they make, it has to be talked with, with Luka Doncic. When it comes all said and done, and just getting the main guy that was Walker Kessler was a big move by the Lakers. But then adding on some really good, basically three good offensive players, when it comes to Manu and, Quentin Grimes and, Colin Sexton, really good offensive players, coming to the Lakers' way. And I have to say, guys, I mean, the Lakers are probably going to be a really good offensive team going into this upcoming season. Now, again, they have to get a wing, and that is somebody like a Jonathan Kuminga or somebody else via trade, or maybe it could be a trade with Jonathan Kuminga. But they need to add on that type of talent, because I was just watching Lakers Nation, and Trevor Lane basically brought this up, that the Lakers only have 3 starters going into this upcoming season. It sort of remains to be seen about the shooting guard position or the small forward, but the power forward, who are you going to give that to? Manu is basically a really good backup big. I mean, that's basically who he is. I mean, he's not starter material. So getting a guy like Jonathan Kuminga who has playoff experience, starter experience, kind of puts into a question. Like that Lakers still need to find starter caliber players, and Jonathan Kuminga is in that type of conversation when it comes to those type of potential moves. So that they need to make. So, with that being said, I mean, this is just another scenario where I hope the Lakers will potentially, get something done when it comes to finding, a potential big, wing big. So, and I think it's leaning towards Jonathan Kuminga. So, but yeah, when it comes down to those moves, those were awesome. And obviously, Kevon Looney was a really good backup pickup for the Lakers when it comes to a center position to back up, Walker Kessler when it comes down to that. So, but yeah, when it came to Rui, it sucks that he had to leave. I mean, he's one of those type of guys where it's he was a fan favorite, really was a great shooter for us, consistent in the regular season, especially when it came to playoff time. Playoff Rui was something special. I mean, he was something special. I just can't believe he has to join a organization in the Clippers that don't have any playoff aspirations. So they're basically not going to see him potentially live up to those playoff expectations because they're never in the playoffs. So uh, yeah, I mean, good luck to I guess you could say for Rui if he ever wants to be in the playoffs for with the 2-year contract that he signed. So, um, it sucks that he has to leave, but I just hate the fact that he's joining the Clippers. Out of all teams, I mean, other than the Celtics, you go join another, you know, rat of a team in the LA Clippers. I mean, you know, he wants his money, and the Lakers could have gave it to him, but the Lakers saw that he's not part of the Lakers' future, and they rather get Manu over Rui, and that's going to pay a lot about what the Lakers could potentially expect out of Manu going into this upcoming season. If he's worth the contract that he got given, and if sacrificing Rui to go join somebody else is going to be worth it at the end, we just have to wait and see. Hopefully, he lives up to those expectations with the Lakers. But so far, I've been seeing him working out with the Lakers and the facilities and all that. The guy looks good. He got some muscle. Got right way to work to know about the expectations of being with the Los Angeles Lakers. So this is another thing where that this is a really good situation for. That we got Manu instead of bringing back Rui Hachimura. So, but yeah, I mean, I wish Rui nothing but the best, guys. I mean, I'm a big fan of Rui, and I just hope that he, you know, thrives. I guess with the Clippers, but I just hope they don't waste his time for the next 2 years with them, and just really goes downhill. I guess after that. So. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Rui's going to be missed for sure. No doubt about it. Daniel, welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining, man. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And happy Tuesday to you too, buddy. Thank you for joining ZSN. Really appreciate it. Glad we got Looney. Nice backup for Kessler. Yeah, I mean, I have to, like I said, I mean, this was a good move by the Lakers. Most people are a bit they're complaining, when it comes to what he brings to the table when it comes to, when it comes down to his flaws of just being 30, only playing for 21 games last season because he dealt with injuries left and right multiple times. And that just obviously what really hurts the Lakers when it comes down to that. But, having said all that, it is something that, the Lakers for sure, have to deal with, when it comes to, those type of injuries that could occur to Looney. But the good thing is that they only signed him to a 1 year deal. So if it doesn't work out, no harm, no foul. It doesn't hurt the Lakers. I mean, he signed a veteran minimum, so it's not like they're going to lose a lot if he doesn't live up to those expectations. And if somehow the Lakers waive him for somebody else that could be available at the center position to replace him, that would be no harm for the Lakers. So, but yeah, I like the move. I like the move for sure. All right. Kuminga sign and trade 2 year, 30 million. And okay. Oh wow. I just brought this up. Wow. Very coincidental. And Buddy Healed for Vando, Jake, Connect, pick swap, and a second. That's not a bad trade. That's not a bad trade scenario. Man, yeah, getting Buddy Healed. Yeah, that would be awesome. But I'm not sure about the pick swap thing. If that is on the table, that will get us Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Healed. I mean, man, Buddy Healed, man, if he joins the Lakers, will he be the starter, or would he start over Quentin Grimes? Or I don't know how the starting lineup is going to work. I mean, that would be awesome to bring him in, and he's more of a defensive guard, so and he's a combo guard. I mean, is he like a combo guard? I don't know. I don't know if he's more of a point guard or not. I'm not sure, but he's more of a shooting guard for sure. But if he does join the Lakers, I mean, um, I can honestly see that. I mean, I can honestly, see that happening if a trade does happen for the Lakers. So yeah, for sure. Uh, all right, let's see here. Yo, can I join the show? Kuminga will be a steal. Um, join the show. I mean, maybe. I mean, let me let me see if I can do that. I think I don't know how you share. I think I remembered last time. Yeah, why not? Hold on. Let me see what I can do. Just give me a moment. Okay. How do you share? Sorry, guys. This is all new to me. It's been a while that I shared a link so people can join here. Oh, there we go. You invite a guest, copy the link. Okay. All right. So if you guys, this is the first time I'm doing this. So I'm going to put the link to the, if you guys want to join the live stream. So um, just click on the link and yeah, we'll see. I mean, this is the first time I ever do this. So I've been meaning to bring people on here. So, let's hope that we have some good conversations. So, all right, there's the link. Let's see if it works out. But yeah, Kuminga will be a steal. Yeah, he could be a steal. When it comes down to it, I think it could work out. You know. All right, just got somebody here. All right, let's see here. Okay, hey, welcome to the live stream.
Yo, what's up, bro?
And how are you doing?
I'm good, man. Good, man. Hey, man,
Good.
you should low key, you know what I'm saying? Keep on doing this Laker content, man, because I joined like a lot of YouTubers that like are like Laker content, and they're great too. So you should low key keep doing this, man.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. I try my best. I mean, I've been doing Lakers content for
Mm-hmm.
almost like uh, I don't know, when was I think the draft when
Mm-hmm.
Lonzo got drafted. I think 2017. I think so. Yeah, it's been a long time. I've been nothing but you know constant uploads and live streams and doing a lot of Lakers post game shows as well. So I also do that. So
Hmm.
but I really do appreciate the kind words. I really appreciate it.
Well, you good, bro. You good, man. So what you think about this news with Kaminga and everybody?
Yeah, I mean, I personally, when it comes to this potential move, that it may work out. I really think that if the Lakers and Rob just does his homework right and just considers the situation we have when it comes to the roster, we
Hmm.
do need a wing. We need a big a wing, at the power forward more than anything. And when it comes down to it, I mean, getting a guy like him, I mean, would be a good fit. But at the same time, we just have to see if his skill sets does work with the Lakers at the end. But honestly, I think yeah, that's the only alternative at this point because I don't know who can be the next option that the Lakers could pursue at the power forward. But
Yeah,
he seems like he's the only available realistic target other than LeBron, but LeBron is not going to come back. So,
yeah,
he is arguably a good fit for the Lakers. And when it comes to the trade scenario, I think a sign and trade more than anything would work better for the Lakers instead of just, I don't know, trading a couple of assets and maybe Vando or some other player on the team and just to
hmm,
create some cap space just to, I don't know, sign him to a 2 year, what they're saying is a 2 year, 20 million. But I don't know. I think it's the right move. I think it's a good scenario for me. What do
yeah.
you think?
Me, I've been wanting Kaminga since like 2 years ago when he was on the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to watch his game a lot. You
Mm,
know, so like he's really a person that we really needed. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a dope player, bro. Like people don't understand that like when we get him, bro, he's a steal because
mm,
if you just go watch his highlights, even when he's like on the Warriors or play with Atlanta,
mm.
right? And in the playoffs too, is like he's he does everything on the court, like saying like he can like if you okay look, you see Vando, right? You know how Vando can't shoot, but
Yes.
he can play defense, but he
Yeah.
can dunk like that, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Check this out. Kaminga, he can dunk like Vando, like play defense like Vando. He can dunk like Cameron Carr. He can dunk like Thuro, but he can shoot the ball too and play defense. You know what I'm saying? So if you give up Vando just he does one thing on the court, that's play defense.
Mm,
And
yeah.
you know what I'm
That
saying?
was the
And
only thing
Rui,
that I liked about Vando. I mean, Vando is just a really good defender, but that's all he does. I
and
guess,
then mhm,
getting a guy like Kuminga who can do everything could potentially be a good, acquisition to the Lakers when it comes to the
yeah,
of them targeting him for sure.
and then Rui, he's a one way guy where he don't have that foot speed or
Mm,
that lateral quickness where like he's gonna drive by his guy and dunk on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like a Kaminga can, right?
yes,
Because
yes, of course,
have
yeah.
you ever seen those videos where Kaminga just go down the court and just dunk on you? Where you seen that video where Kaminga was driving down the lane, like driving down the court, and
Yeah,
then who was in the front of him? Jake Laravia. He was at the end of the court. And what
yeah,
happened?
yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, 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 for sure.
Okay, he
Yeah,
just
yeah, that's
dunked
true.
on Jake Laravia. Rui's not gonna do that. He's gonna freaking take a layup.
Mm,
Or Vando's not gonna do that.
I guess you could say that he's not afraid to attack
Nah,
the rim and or go against anybody that's in front of him to,
nah.
to make a dunk or anything
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
he's
So,
a he's bro. I'm to like people like cause see, like, I go on different lives cause like
mm,
Laker people.
mm,
So and like some of these guys are like, cause I've been talking about him for a minute now, and the people are like, bro, like why you keep on talking about Kaminga? He's not really that dude. I'm like, bro, have you seen him play basketball?
mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
think,
they
I don't know.
questioned me about this, but it's crazy. But you
Yeah.
would you say?
Yeah, I think, people are just talking about him and, not giving him the type of respect that he deserves that I don't know. I think maybe because he's been bounced around and not getting the type of treatment, when it comes to like contract wise. So
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe that's the reason. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really seen any of his like highlights and how he plays. But all I know
You
is that
haven't
he
seen
is.
his hot. Well, okay. This is what
Yeah,
this is what I want you to do.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah,
When you get off this live, and
yeah.
when you like chill, go look at some Kaminga highlights,
Mm,
and look at maybe when he plays against like when the Warriors, and with yeah, the Warriors really,
mm.
and when he's in Atlanta,
Okay,
and probably go back to when he went up against Anthony Edwards in the playoffs,
okay.
because people don't realize that.
So he has playoff experience, of course. So
Yeah,
yeah,
he does. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
he does. But people don't realize that, like Jimmy, when the situation between Steve Kerr and Kuminga was going on,
Hmm.
right? There was
Yeah.
a time where Jimmy Butler told Steve Kerr that he wanted Kuminga in the game so he can match up against Anthony Edwards. And he did that, and he scored 37 points the one night. He scored 38 points the other night. And we played them before, like a week ago, and we lost to them because we couldn't stop Anthony Edwards. But the Warriors lost that series, but they still had somebody that could stop Anthony Edwards, and that was Kuminga. Even
Yes.
though they lost, you
Okay.
remember, yeah. So just check out his highlights. You
I'm gonna do
okay?
that.
Yeah,
I'm
do
gonna do that
that.
for sure. Yeah, man. I'm gonna check out his highlights. I don't know. Just being honest here,
Hmm.
I haven't seen any of his
Game.
any highlights or how he plays, but all I know is that he's a guy that could defend and also can attack the rim and shoot the three. So it's like,
Hmm.
okay, yeah, for sure. Let's let the Lakers get a guy who can be a good wing defender at the starting
Hmm.
position, which is desperately needed. I mean, that's what the Lakers need. I mean, that's obviously why they're targeting for a reason. And
Yeah.
I mean, in your opinion, why do you think people are hating on him? Is there like some sort of flaw to his game that they're consistently are talking about, or
It's
is there
because
like
it's
because he's
because
young
of
still, or
he's only like 22 years old, right?
yeah, I know,
So
yeah, I
like
know
he
that,
been in the league for like 4 years, and he played in the he didn't well he went I don't think he went to college though.
yeah.
I
Mm.
think he went to like the like that little basketball thing they had with like all like the people they saying that low key didn't want to go to college. I think it's the one that freaking Thompson was in.
Uh,
It was the G League Ignite. It
oh
was
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
Okay, yeah, yeah, I
Kaminga,
got you. Yeah.
So Kaminga was in that,
Oh,
and
okay.
then he went to over. If you There's some highlights on Twitter.
So I guess you
I
can say
think
he's played in like a high level,
yeah,
other than
yeah, 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 yeah,
close to
yeah. He
college.
does, but so
Yeah.
yeah, so he has the. If you realize it, so look, he has. Let me say the best thing I can when you watch his tape.
Mm.
Okay, he can dunk, and he's athletic like Thompson, from the Houston Rockets. He's like that,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but
yeah.
Thompson can't shoot, but he can shoot and bully you and get to the basket, and he can play defense. So
That's a good comparison. I mean, I know who you're talking about, the Thompson
mhm,
of the Houston
mhm.
Rockets.
Yeah, but the reason why like people like are like back and forth with him is
Yeah.
because the situation and with Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
how Steve Kerr, I think Steve Kerr blackballed him because like just
mm.
like Steve Kerr
I noticed
blackballed.
that he mainly kept him like in the doghouse half the time when he was with
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
Golden State Warriors. That's why
Yeah.
he got traded to the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, unless they just didn't want to give him the contract that he deserves because I don't know if he's not consistent on a daily
I
basis that
mean,
maybe he got
I mean,
blackballed, I guess.
maybe that's I don't know what it is, but maybe that is it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But like people still like are like they're still iffy about him because he's still young, and you know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
I saw him play. I saw him play in person,
Mm.
and he was bodying people, dunking on people, all that stuff. He could shoot, and like it's just because like he how the Steve Kerr situation had did, and then he went to Atlanta, and how that situation did. Now he's a free agent. You know what I'm saying? So people doing that because of he been bouncing around a little bit, and they don't really watch his game and think about, oh, he could be like this on our team. You know what I'm saying? They just say, oh, he sucks because he's this and that. But bro, Michael
Yeah.
Thompson, if you go on Twitter, and Michael Thompson was on he was on ESPN LA radio today. I
Yeah.
seen it, and he said that if the Lakers get Kuminga, it would be a great thing for us because we need that type of ability, and we need that type of guy that can get to the basket, and he
Yes.
would love it. He would love Kuminga here, and
Yeah, I mean, I'm
and
noticing
mhm,
like from other reports is that even JJ Redick is also in the conversation of speaking with Jonathan Kuminga. So it's like there's a lot of eyes on what the Lakers of
mhm,
doing their best to try to get Jonathan Kuminga to the Lakers. So
yeah,
I mean, they
yeah.
are really trying their best to get him. So it's like
Be-
I
and
guess
you know what
there's
you should do
something that we
too.
don't know. I
You,
mean,
you,
I
you
guess.
you should even probably because you should watch the tape where Kuminga was going against the Lakers when we had LeBron, Luca,
Mm.
and
Yeah, I should.
and
I should.
you should go see that tape. And you're gonna be like, bro, why isn't this dude like why people don't like him? But it's like this man dropped 24 points in like 24 minutes off the bench, bro. Like, and he was killing our team. Like, he was killing Rui. He took LeBron off the dribble. He was dunking on everybody. He was getting taken. He was shooting threes.
And that was with when he was with the Warriors, right?
Warriors
Yeah,
against us, against
against.
our Lakers
Mm,
that we liked. So,
mm.
and it's like people don't like him, but it's like, bro, like this man can help us. And for me, I'm sorry, I feel like if he comes here, he will be better than Austin Reeves.
Oh,
I'm
really?
serious. I'm
Oh,
serious. I'm
man.
serious
Okay,
because,
okay. I
and the
feel you.
reason why I'm saying that is
Yeah,
because he's a two-way guy. See, Austin Reeves a one-way guy,
yeah. I
right?
that's what I thought right away because Austin Reeves is more offensive attack scorer type guy, and when it comes to
Hmm.
his defense, yeah, he can play defense, but it's not like in the on a huge level.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to an all around player that can play multiple sides of the ball, I mean, I can
Hmm.
agree with you. Uh, I mean, that's a good statement. I mean, if that is the idea, if he joins the Lakers, that he can be potentially, I don't want to say like a number two next to Luca, but like a three or
Yeah, he
you
could
know
be a three, but check this out.
maybe four.
Imagine when we get we, and we if we do if when we do get Kaminga, right? Just imagine Luca dropping his buckets, doing what he doing, right? And then
Yes.
let's say Austin Reeves has an off night where he drops like what, like 15, 20 points.
Mhm.
Kaminga has the ability to score the ball and play defense where he can give you 25, 25 to 30 points on a good night, and sometimes probably even 25,
Yes.
probably 17 on that night, and then
And I
Austin
would
Reeves
love
can
to
give you
have that.
25.
Yeah.
So that's what he can do for you, but people don't realize that because the disconnect he had in the Warriors. But people see, look, let me check this out.
And
Look.
then it's like, sorry,
Hmm.
just real quick,
Go ahead.
when it came to the Atlanta Hawks, just basically
Hmm.
declining his player option, or its team option was, I don't know, but it's like, okay, what's really wrong with Kuminga? Why are
Hmm.
both teams now gave up on him? That's basically what it was. I mean, it's like, okay, maybe that's why people are saying maybe Kuminga is not the player that lives up to the expectations of what he was with the Warriors. But
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just maybe that's the reason people are just doubting him. But the way you're describing him and how he plays, and it's my ignorance. I did not see any like good highlight videos or seen him actually play. So it's like I'm like
You
iffy, but at the
definitely
same
have to
time,
go.
when it comes to
You,
his skill sets,
mhm.
what he brings to the table, I think it will fit well with the Lakers. I guess I need to see it to actually believe it type feel.
Yeah, I got you. I
But
got you.
yeah, I mean, that's why that's why maybe people are having feelings the way they have, when it comes to, um,
Couldn't really watch him
Kuminga.
play.
But yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I got you. But I mean, just check his game out. You're gonna be. I think you're gonna be happy when you see like how he plays and how
You're convinced me.
the
Yeah, you
yeah, yeah.
convinced me. I will
S-
definitely check it out. And
you see like 2 years ago on
yeah.
YouTube, the Johnson Coming highlight versus the Lakers, 22 points, 9 rebounds against our Lakers 2 years
Mhm.
ago.
Yes.
So he dropped 22 points against AD, LeBron, and who else was there? Yeah, yeah, AD, LeBron, and D'Lo against
Oh.
his word. Yeah, so he can get buckets. Let me tell you, I'm just looking on YouTube of his how many points he scored. Let me see. Let me see. One night he had one night a year ago he had 34 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Another night he had, let me see, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 24 points against the Bucks.
Mhm.
He had 17 against the Wizards, 15 against the Cavs, 16, 19, 19, 24. And he came off the bench 2 months ago with the Atlanta Hawks. And he scored 24 points coming off the bench. So imagine him starting with the Lakers. That's what people understand. Like this man came off the bench, dropped 24 points off the bench.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, now I really want the Lakers to get this guy.
So low key.
I
So
mean,
even when he got to the Atlanta Hawks, like
mhm.
when the trade went through, and his first game, his debut game was 27.7 rebounds and 4 assists. That was when he just got there and started that one game he played. 27
Wow.
points.
Okay. Well, I think because, he was out of the
Luke.
Steve Kerr
Mm-hmm.
doghouse, so it's like it gave him more freedom to be his own player. So it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
so I guess like it gave him more freedom to just be himself. But I think if he joins the Lakers, I think there's no doubt that he will thrive if
Yeah,
he
he
will join
just
the Lakers along with Luca. I mean, I think they will fit well together. So
definitely.
my hope is that they will make this trade happen, or if it is a sign and trade, or it could
Mm-hmm.
be if the Lakers either stretch Vando's contract, or maybe they will potentially sign him to a different team, just throw in
Mm-hmm.
second round picks to just create some cap space so they could just potentially get Jonathan Kuminga. But I'm gonna check his highlights. I mean, for sure, and I will check him out for sure.
Nah,
And
you good, bro.
yeah,
Hey,
definitely,
hey, yo, some guys. Well, what's saying? I know some guys in your chat right now. Named
yeah,
Path. That's my homie. What's up, Path? He was like, who is this guy better than Reeves?
yeah.
Path. He's gonna grill me when we talk. Maybe tonight,
Let's see,
tomorrow.
where is this
He's gonna grill
comment?
me.
His name is
Path right
Pat.
there. Yeah,
Okay,
Path. Yeah, yeah,
who is
yeah,
this
yeah. He's
guy
cool.
better than
He.
Reeves?
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
the way he's describing
To me,
Kuminga, I have to probably, agree with him because
I mean,
if he
just
does
check him out. Just
everything,
check him out. Just
if
check
he
him out.
does
Just check him out.
everything, that
Yeah,
means
yeah.
like, hey, I mean, if Reeves can't live up to the defensive expectations, we can rely on a guy who could be a scorer, who can also be an offensive threat and also a defensive threat in Kuminga. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. And
you
there's
convinced me, man.
going
You convinced.
there's tape on him where he's playing defense against Jalen Brown, right?
Yeah,
He's locking him up where he had Jalen Brown couldn't go by him, but he blocked his shot.
for real.
So
Oh,
like that's what I'm saying. Like he's a defensive guy, but he can still get you buckets too. Like he could do both. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I think the Lakers they want to go in that type of basketball now where we can't have just Luka Artemis and Rui. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes.
because like those guys can't play defense. They can score the ball, they can shoot the ball, but
They just can't play
they
defense.
can't play defense.
And I
But
guess you can say it's mainly on Austin Reeves, but
hmm
Luka, I think, he can play defense, but it's just not to the elite extent. I mean, the guy could average, I think last time I checked, Luka averaged like around like 5'6", rebounds a game. I mean, I might be wrong with the stat sheet, but for a guy like Kuminga to be joined with Luca, they'll just
Hmm.
carry the load off of them to play defense. So I don't know. I think the Lakers have to do what they can to get him. That's the bottom
Got
line,
to,
you know,
bro. I'm telling you,
because
bro. Jimmy Butler knows that he's a good player. Draymond Green knows. Steph Curry knows. All these dudes know, but
Steph
you
Curry,
know, yeah,
yeah,
he played with them. Come on, yeah, bro.
yeah, Kevin
Like these
Durant,
guys, these
yeah,
Kevin Durant, these players know he's not in the NBA for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like he been in the NBA since he was 19 years old. He's only 22.
yeah. I remember hearing that. Yeah, the guy was young when he came to the league. So and plus, like you said, he played with the G League. So
Yeah.
that
G
major
League Ignite.
team,
Yeah.
the major team
And
that.
then he played like overseas, I think, one time too.
Okay,
Yeah. So he
yeah,
has, yeah. So I was about
man.
to say like and plus low key people don't realize that he he didn't really get no shine because he had he had Draymond Green, Clay, and Steph Curry, right?
Hmm.
And then he had Andrew Wiggins, then he had KD,
That's right.
and then the situation with him and Steve Kerr got into it. So he didn't really get no shine. If he
That's
comes here and he balls out, everybody's gonna love him. You know, so he's
correct
still
me
a
if I'm
young
wrong.
kid, bro. Go ahead.
Does he have how many
Oh my,
rings does he
uh,
have? I think he has one, right?
but he has one. Yeah, he's one, but he didn't really play that time because
Yeah, he
he
never
was
really
on the
played that
bench.
time. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that or maybe that's because of Steve Kerr. I mean, I think really Steve Kerr really diminished I guess his ability to just be free to be himself. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I
Hmm.
blame Steve Kerr for this. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Because
yeah,
just like Steve Kerr didn't play Jason Tatum,
yeah.
you remember
Oh,
in
in
the
the
Olympics,
Team
you
USA,
remember that.
yeah, Team
You see
USA,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Yeah, because
yeah.
they're like that dude is he's cool and all, but nah, he be blackballing these players, bro, and people don't realize it.
Mm,
And trust me, I bet if we get Kaminga and we
yeah.
have to play against Steve Kerr team,
Oh, he's gonna thrive. He's
Kaminga's
gonna
gonna
go
drop. He's
monstrous
gonna ball
against
out.
him.
He's gonna ball out.
He's gonna
And
ball out.
and
Yeah,
that's
I
the other
agree.
reason why I want him because if you watch his game where he plays in LA on the road, like he's on the road, he's in the Warriors. Every time he's in LA, he
Mm,
balls out.
mm.
But people don't realize that because
Well, I think every player, when they come to the Lakers or play against the Lakers, they just play their best basketball. But I think
mm,
mainly Jonathan Kuminga, I think he just, I guess, loves playing in LA. So it's like, and maybe
yeah,
just,
he's
yeah,
yeah. And
yeah,
he yeah, he's cool,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, you convinced me, brother. I really
Hey,
appreciate it.
just check. No, you good, bro. Hey, just check them highlights out, man. And next time, I'm gonna definitely subscribe to your channel. And when we talk again, let me know what you think about them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And if any news happens, when it comes to Jonathan Kuminga and the Lakers, if he joins the Lakers, yeah, I would go. I always go live around this hour because I work basically the whole day. So it's like
Hmm.
that's the only time this moment where I just go live and talk about the Lakers moves or anything big happens to the Lakers. So for sure, if something happens with Jonathan Kuminga and he joins the Lakers, for sure I'll go live for that. So,
Yeah,
and it will be awesome if you join
I'll
this
definitely
conversation.
join. Hey, I'll definitely join. And plus, I'll get Path up here too whenever he's want to join too next
Yeah,
time.
bring him on.
Definitely,
Yeah, bring him on. Yeah, definitely. I would love to
definitely.
have this huge conversation because I really don't have people join my live streams because I
Hmm.
don't know. I just think I'm not that big of a platformer, so it's like,
Yeah,
I don't really bring a lot of
I
people on
got
here,
you.
but it's awesome
Hey,
that you
are you
came on
good?
here.
Hey,
Really,
whenever you get a time though, look up Lakers World Order because he's a big Laker fan too.
Lakers World. Oh yeah, Lakers
Yeah,
World Order. Yeah, I think
he
I
was
don't know if he joined my channel like
one time.
yeah, a couple of years ago or something. I mean, I don't know. He stopped making videos or something. I'm not sure. It's been a while. I don't know if he's still
Yeah.
doing it,
No,
but
no, 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 no. He does. He does. Just like check him out one time,
yeah.
cause like I be in his lives too.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah, yes, yeah. So whenever you have time or whatever, he's live. Just go in there and just hit the link. You know what I'm saying? And we all gonna be in there chopping up, talking Lakers.
Cool. Yeah, I will
So
definitely do
yeah,
that. I love these conversations, and I really appreciate you joining. And yeah, let's just hope that Kuminga comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, hopefully it'll be
hopefully.
a possibility. Hopefully. I mean, let's hope it happens. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
And no problem, Swerve, man. I'm just doing. Hey, listen, I'm just doing what I'm doing, man. People don't understand that like this dude Kaminga is really good. He just needs the guidance, you know what I'm saying, to show his talents. And he needs somebody that's
Mm,
the head coach that's gonna give him confidence, you know what I'm saying? Because he's still 23 years old, you know what I'm saying? He's a confident dude himself. He just want to show his talents. Like, he just likes basketball.
yeah.
He loves
And I
basketball,
think
bro. So
JJ would obviously bring that out of him. And he
hope
just wants
so.
players to just play good ball. And if Kerr couldn't do that, hopefully JJ does. And if he does join the Lakers because of
Yeah.
it, it will be awesome.
Hey man, me and Steve Kerr, me and JJ Redick, we got beef right now because sometimes he be making me think like he like Steve Kerr a little bit. But
Oh no.
for
Yeah,
me, bro, I like him, but I just don't like how he got to the Lakers. You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying? That's my
I
problem.
agree. I did not like how he got. Are you talking about? Sorry, what was it? J. Sorry, I didn't get that. What was it? JJ or what?
JJ, yeah, JJ Redick,
Yeah,
the
yeah. I
coach for the
think
Lakers.
he came to the Lakers because of LeBron, in my
Yeah,
opinion,
yeah, yeah.
and the podcast and how he just the way he talks with LeBron and his skill sets and how you guard this player and that player. I mean, it's just okay, fine, but I don't know. I would rather had somebody who had actual playoff experience and the fact that I don't know. There wasn't any available when we fired Darvin Ham, but I don't know. Just having JJ, just insert himself right away to head coaching job, not having an assistant role or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I,
Yeah,
I didn't like it either.
that's what I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? But I would rather have. I still don't like JJ, but if he just needs to play the young guys, and that's the problem too. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Like he that's what I'm saying. Like he's
That's
like
why I'm
Steve
afraid
Kerr.
with Cameron
Come
Carr.
on.
I'm afraid
Mm-hmm.
that if he's thriving right now with the
Yeah.
summer league. I mean, the guy is a steal to draft in my opinion, and I made a whole YouTube shorts about it. I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
was just the way I saw his highlights and how much he averaged, and the guy is just all around amazing athlete. I'm afraid that if he, in his first year as a rookie, and if he JJ is just not going to give him opportunities to play. I mean, that's what I'm afraid of, and he's basically doing it now with Adu
Mm-hmm.
Thiero and some of our young guys last season. I mean, I was just so
Yeah.
disappointed of how he was just not
Yeah. That.
using them.
Yeah. Playing the young guy. Yeah, I know. That's the bad thing about. That's why I don't like him. But
Yeah,
if he
not a
gets out
fan.
of that out of his way and just let these young guys play ball. I understand you could discipline them, but
Mhm.
these young guys want to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? And they want to play free, not free, but they just want to play ball and show
Just
their
let them
talents.
play. Let them see what they can do,
Yeah.
and especially when it comes to garbage time. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
when if the Lakers are winning when they're losing and by a huge amount, or like 2 minutes, 3 minutes left remaining in the game, let them play. I mean, I don't know. I just give them opportunities. That's all I have to say. I mean,
Yeah. That. But that's
especially
but
Cameron Carr. He's something
yeah,
special. I think he's going to
bro.
be a really good player in this
Mm-hmm.
league,
Now
and
he will be.
maybe a
He's
starter
maybe,
down the
but
line.
that's if 15. I call Anthony. I don't like. I like Austin Reeves, bro.
Mhm.
But he was. See me. I'm a big Max Christie fan. When he was here,
Oh, same here, man.
I saw Max
Same here.
Christie. When I saw him, I was like, he's gonna be a great player in this league one
Mhm.
day. And I saw Austin Reeves, and
He's thriving right now with the Dallas
he's
Mavericks.
thriving
He's
good. Yeah, yeah,
my
he's balling.
goodness.
But I saw the talent in Max Christie, and I saw the talent in Austin Reeves, where I was like, Max Christie's better than Austin Reeves because of
Mhm.
the defense and the spot up shooting and the athleticism. And he can do two things: he can play defense and he can shoot the three. And he's more athletic. Austin Reeves is just a dude where he can give you all the buckets, but he is over
Exactly.
here a cone on defense, right?
Yeah.
So this is what I saw just from both of them being rookies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I
what I see
agree.
from Cameron Carr is Cameron Carr, he can shoot the three. He's athletic. He and he can play defense. He got all that. He
He can
just needs to
attack
grow
the
and grow,
rim, he can do
grow. Yeah.
lobs. He's a great lob threat. I mean, the guy
Hmm.
just does it all. I mean, the only thing that he has to just improve his game is just adding on strength. I mean, add some,
Strength and
muscle.
defense a little bit.
Add some
Yeah.
muscle.
Hmm.
That's all he
That's
needs.
it.
If he adds muscles
That's how.
to
But
his
that's how.
game, I think he can thrive with the Lakers and potentially work his way to becoming a starter down the line. I mean, if somehow Austin Reeves doesn't live up to the expectations and, just wanted to get paid just to get paid, I mean, I think it may
Hmm.
end up being Cameron Carr as the replacement for Austin Reeves, in my opinion. I mean, I just that's what I think.
No, no, you're. I think so too. I think so too. But
Mm,
I was like, I mean, I watched both of their games, right? And
mm,
if you go back to when he was a rookie, Austin Reeves, and you go back when Max Creasy was a rookie,
yes,
right? You'll see where even in college, when you can go back, even when Austin Reeves was in college, you'll see
yes,
how when he was in college, he played shooting guard, but he played point guard where he needed the ball in his hands to score the
yeah,
ball, right?
hmm,
And he developed that on the Lakers, where now he needs the ball in his hand to score the ball. Where Max Christie don't need that. He can come off the screen, shoot the three. He can catch and shoot. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He can have a defense play defense and get rebounds. You know what I'm saying?
There's
Like
a really
Austin
good
Reed.
3 and D guard that we
Mm-hmm.
relied on. But
Yeah.
when it came to the trade, I mean, it sucked that we had to trade him, but we got
Yeah.
Luke in return, and it's like, okay, that's great, but it would have been nice if we kept, Max Christie, and
Bro,
it's
if
just,
we would have kept Max Christie
yeah.
and again Luca, Max Christie, Kuminga,
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
and some whatever whoever we got at a center position, bro,
Mhm.
we wouldn't even be talking about, oh, we need defensive players. We had defense in Max Christie, and we have a sharpshooter in Max Christie that can 3 and D. And
Mhm.
then you get, let's say you go get Kaminga, that his athleticism with the Max Christie with a Luca, that's
Mhm.
scary in itself.
It is.
And a
Oh my goodness.
Kessler, but people don't see how I see it. And once
Oh,
I see it
I
differently
see
than
it.
some
I
people.
I agree with you 100%. I mean,
But
that they would have
you know,
thrived with one another, and plus, Luca thrives with players that are 3 and D caliber, talent,
hmm
and, especially when it comes to, like, bigs,
hmm
but I think he would have fit very well if Max Christie was still on the team with him, and, I mean, now I mean, we'll see what Cameron Carr could do
hmm
if he pairs up with Luca, and we see some moments if he throws lobs to him and becomes like a really good defender next to Luca. If he once he works his way into the rotation, I think if anything, it will be really nice chemistry between those
hmm
two once they work their way. Once Cameron Carr works his way into the rotation. So, but I think he will. I mean, I think it'll be easier for him to. I mean, because so far what I'm seeing from him with the summer league
Summer
and
League. Hmm.
highlights and everything, I think he's going to really look like a guy that could be a huge part of the Lakers team for the long haul.
Yeah,
For
no,
sure.
he will be. He will be. He definitely will be.
Hmm.
See, I what I like about Cameron Carr as well. If you just like he 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 can shoot the three, right?
Hmm.
He can catch and shoot. He can come off the dribble and catch and shoot. He can create for himself where he can get to the mid range shot and shoot the mid-range shot, or he can attack the basket and dunk on you, or switch lanes
That's true.
and lay up. But people don't understand. People don't understand that he passed the ball really well. His passing
Mhm.
ability is great for a shooting guard like him as a rookie,
Yeah, he's a
because
good
he's a
playmaker.
good passer too. He's a
Guy's a
good
good passer.
playmaker too. People don't understand that. They just watch his ability, but when he passes the ball, he can pass the ball. But yeah, he can shoot. He's to me, bro. I'm gonna get flack for it, but I don't care. I already told somebody, I about to say something crazy, but
No, be honest, man. I mean, this is
he
on this
he
platform.
could be.
People can talk about whatever they want. I mean, even if
I
it's
got you.
yeah. So go ahead.
In college, when I seen him play, when I first seen him play, and I kept on watching this game in college at Baylor,
Yeah.
I thought he was better than Austin Reeves. And from
Mm.
what I see now, I think he'll be better than Austin Reeves, bro. Like from right now,
Hey,
he's
I
going to be
agree.
better than Austin Reeves,
I
and I think he kind of is.
I see where you're coming from. I mean, he has the skill sets to do basically everything. And unfortunately, Austin Reeves doesn't really do everything for the Lakers. All he does is just
But
he's
that's
a
what I'm saying.
scorer and can shoot
Yeah.
the three, and
Mm-hmm.
but he's not been consistent at it. But especially later now in his career. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cameron Carr, I mean, if he just lives up to those expectations and hopefully lives up to the idea that he can honestly be a really um, good player for the Lakers, especially next
Mm-hmm.
to Luka for the future. I think he will potentially, like I said, I think he will potentially work his way to the starting lineup and maybe replace Austin Reeves down the line. And
Yeah, I think he
I
will.
really
I
think
think
so
he
too.
will.
I agree with you.
I
Definitely.
got you. Hey, the dude that you said, I got his YouTube. You can follow it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's my homeboy. That's me and Pastor's homeboy. It's the Real Lakers Fan World Order.
Real Lakers fan world
The
order.
Real Lakers Fan. Yeah, the Real Lakers Fan. I mean, the
If you can
Real
drop,
Lakers World
I don't know
Order.
if you can drop the link, or I can just memorize it. Yeah, if it
Yeah,
the
yeah.
like
It's not. I
the
mean, yeah.
real Lakers world
It's called
order.
Laker World Order Wolfpack.
Yeah, Lakers world order. I don't know
You
if I
follow
think
them?
I'm following you guys. I don't know. Maybe I think I
Maybe.
follow you guys or not. I'm not sure. It's on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram or is it just
No, it's no Twitter. It's my bad. My bad. It's on YouTube. YouTube.
YouTube? Okay,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember seeing another Lakers world order on Instagram, but I'm not sure if that's also you. But
No, that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. That's my homeboy.
okay,
That's his.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah. I'm just putting his YouTube out there so you can follow him. So whenever you want to come on and talk Lakers.
Yeah, definitely, man. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, once I'm done with this live stream, I will subscribe to you guys. And when you guys do go live, I will love to join you guys and any
Yeah,
conversations about the Los
definitely,
Angeles
bro. You
Lakers for
could,
sure.
bro. You could definitely, bro. But
Yeah,
yeah, check out that Kaminga
I will. I will. You
and
convinced me.
let
You
me know. Let
convinced
me know
me.
what you think about him.
Yeah.
And listen, and if you don't like him, just let me know you don't like him.
Hey, I
And
don't.
tell me
Hey, I
why
never
and all
said I
that
never
stuff.
liked it. I
No,
just think that
I know. I'm just saying.
I just heard a lot of talk, but I'm like at the same time, he would fit very well, no matter what highlight I saw when it comes to his skill sets and what he
Mm-hmm.
brings to the table. I think he can fit very well with this Lakers team for sure. So I don't know. I will check the highlights for sure. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you really convinced me, bro. You really
Hey,
convinced me. Yeah,
like, I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking maybe if Luca stays here, if he stays here, want to be a Laker fan forever, Laker play
mhm,
forever. I'm
yeah,
thinking like this, bro. Luca, Cameron Carr, Kuminga. I don't know who has a power forward, and Walker Kessler. Right. So imagine having those two athletic dudes at the shooting guard position. Right. Cameron Carr, the athleticism, he can shoot the three and get to the basket,
yeah.
and a Kuminga where he can dunk on you, play defense,
Attack the
and
rim.
and
Yeah,
attack the rim.
yeah.
And then you got somebody. Then you got Kessler. I mean Walker Kessler right there. And Luca had to just play his game at this point. See, that's my lineup right there. Luca,
That's
Cameron
a
Carr,
good
and
lineup.
Kaminga
That's a
and
very
Kessler.
good lineup. Yeah,
Because you had two guys that's young that can athletic. Because right now basketball is what youth athleticism, right?
of course. Yeah.
And look what happened when we freaking went up against OKC. What happened? We got beat off the dribble because we
Mm,
couldn't guard Murray, we couldn't guard OKC, we couldn't guard the Spurs, we couldn't guard Anthony Edwards.
that's true. I think if if anything, uh, if Jonathan Kuminga was on the team, I think he would have for sure would be able to guard those type of players for sure. And
Yeah, yeah, but if people don't realize that, yes, it's cool to have Kaminga, but they're going to pick on Luca and Austin Reeves. They're going to tell Austin Reeves man to come here, and they're going to play pick and roll against Austin Reeves and Luca because they can't play defense. That's what I'm
mm,
saying. If we would have had Max Christie, or if Cameron Carr was developed where he can, play defense,
mm,
right? You could have put Luca, Cameron Carr, and Kaminga right there. So you don't have to worry about Luca's defense. You can worry about his offense only. See,
yeah,
that's how
just
I'm
his
thinking.
offense. That's his
But
only thing
that's
that he's basically good at,
mm-hmm,
and just rely on Kuminga and Walker Kessler and those guys that
mm-hmm,
can play defense, and you just do your thing. So yeah, I think
yeah.
that's what Luca wanted, and if he can potentially get Jonathan Kuminga as well, I mean the Lakers can get him, so he can team up with Luca. I think he will make things easier for Luca if that
No, he
is.
will. He'll make things easier, and plus he will help us score and defense,
Mm,
right? Because he's gonna give you energy.
that's
He's
true.
gonna give
Yeah,
you
energy and
excitement, and
mm,
he low key can help the young guys in Cameron Carter and Thuro because they're all three athletic, and this is what we need to start doing. So we don't need to start getting these one way guys that can only shoot the three ball or
that's
don't play
true.
defense, or the dudes that can't shoot the ball but they can play defense like Thuro. I like Thuro. I know
Mm.
he's a young dude, but he's
He still
still
needs
young and he
to
can't
develop.
shoot the ball,
Yeah,
right? He
he's,
reminds me of a Vandal right now because he's playing
yeah,
good defense.
that's a good
He's doing
comparison.
everything like that,
Yeah.
but he's still playing out of control. He still can't shoot the ball.
Did
Or
you see him in
maybe
the summer
he's
league? The guy was just out of
he,
control, speeding up,
that's what
and
I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
bro.
he right the way he landed on the floor. Oh, oh my goodness, I'm glad that he didn't get like actually injured.
Hmm.
From those falls that he's been
Yeah.
receiving. But yeah, he
Yeah.
just needs to develop more as a player. But Cameron Carr, I think he's already ready. I think he could potentially contribute to the Lakers rotation right away now.
Off the bench, you see, huh?
Yeah, yeah, off the bench
Mm.
as the seventh, sixth man, maybe not sixth man, but like seventh, eighth man coming off the bench. I think he could be a really good addition to
So
the Lakers.
you think JJ is gonna play him with the
That's
bench
the thing,
players, or you
though.
think he's gonna like not play him and play him in the garbage minutes?
See, that's the thing, though. I mean, you know, uh, JJ last season, I've been noticing a pattern that he doesn't play the young guys enough because obviously he wants to win games and reach the playoffs and have a good resume for a first time head coach type of feel. And I don't know, that's what I think when I'm getting that type of vibes out of JJ.
Hmm.
I mean, so
Hmm.
far he has two winning seasons. Most of them had to do with LeBron being on the team, but I don't know. I think now with LeBron gone, he has to actually be a head coach now and coach his ass off, for sure. But I don't know. I hope he does. And I think if he maybe management or
Hmm.
I don't know, will potentially convince him to use our young guys. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think I hope he does because he is a really good, talented player that you can add on to your rotation.
Yeah,
Especially
he can
coming off.
even he can. he low key can even you can even put Grimes at PG, and
Hmm.
you could play him at small forward or
He
play
play multiple
Collins.
positions.
He
Yeah.
he can play. He can do. JJ Redick can switch it up where some nights you could play Colin Sexton, you could play Grimes, you could play Cameron Carr. You can
Hmm.
have two shooters and two defenders right there, and then you can go probably I don't know who at power forward. I don't know who.
Manu, or I think no, Manu is probably a power forward. He could
Yeah,
play.
we need another power forward.
Yeah, we need another.
You know who I want though?
Yeah.
See, I see. I watch the Lakers. I watch the Warriors. My mom likes the Warriors because she likes Steph Curry,
Oh yeah,
obviously. So
Steph Curry.
so I've been watching the Warriors lately too. And you know who I like that we need to go get that can plug in right next to Cameron Carr in the bench, Quinn Post.
Wow. Yeah, but he's now signed
He
with the
signed,
Memphis Grizzlies.
or they took it back.
Oh no, they said I don't know. I saw a report saying that they won't match the deal with the Memphis Grizzlies. So
So what does that mean? I mean, he's not
no,
on the
he's not.
Memphis team no more.
No, that
So
means that he's going to the Grizzlies.
Warriors.
So yeah,
Oh, he's
that's
going
what
to the
I saw.
Grizzlies.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was that the I think it was right. Like the Memphis
So
Grizzlies offered
so
him
they
a
said that
contract.
they said that the Warriors won't match it or the Grizzlies won't match it.
You said Quentin Post, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, the guy from the Warriors. Yeah, he's like a big, right? A power
yeah,
forward, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know. I saw like a post on X saying that the Lakers, sorry, the Warriors are not going to match the contract that he's going to receive from the Memphis Grizzlies, right? I
So what
think
does that
it,
mean? Does no, I mean I saw
yeah,
that too, but does that mean that they don't want to pay the money to
yeah,
him or
yeah. They don't want to match it, so now he's going to the Memphis
Grizzlies?
Grizzlies.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, that's basically
Because
what
I
it
was gonna
was
say if
because they
I was
had
gonna say if
24
we,
hours. They had 24 hours
mhm,
to match the contract. The Warriors decided not to because I guess he's making like 3 years, 30 million or something. So
mm,
making basically 10 million per year now. So if he goes to
hey,
the
I like Quinn Post, bro. I like Quinn. He's
yeah, I
if
like
we
yeah.
would have got Quinn Post to come off the bench and we would have Santos starting, I would have put Sexton, Grimes, um,
Cameron
Cameron Carr,
yeah.
Quentin Post. Because you see, Quentin Post would have been a great player for he's kind of like a Santos because he can catch
Mhm.
he's a power. Well, Warriors play him as a center, but he's really a power forward where
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
he
He's
can
more of a
play, he
power
can
forward.
pick and roll, and he can spot up and shoot the mid range and shoot a three.
Mhm. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
he's one of the steals that people don't realize that he's a really good power forward. He's good to me because I like the pick and pops power forwards and the people that can rebound. But if we would
Mhm.
have got him too, that would have been a good team for our bench
Yeah,
too.
that would have been a nice
For
pairing
Luca, Luca would
for the
have been happy.
yeah,
Hmm.
the second unit
Yeah, but we
pairing
got
would be
Santos though.
nice. Definitely with Post and obviously, yeah, it would have been a nice pairing, especially next to Cameron Carr and Colin Sexton. I mean, yeah, for sure, I agree with you on that. But
Hmm.
unfortunately, no, he's going to the Memphis
Yeah,
Grizzlies.
it's cool
Unfortunately,
though.
yeah,
It's
it's all
cool.
good. Maybe
It's
he'll work
cool
his
though.
way back to being a free agent again. Maybe he will join the Lakers if he still plays on a high level.
Maybe. Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I really like the Lakers, man. I just hope we can do our thing and get to the playoffs and get a championship, man.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, that's the goal. I mean, I think we're going to be a playoff team, no doubt. But I don't know. I don't know. I saw like another report showing that the Lakers, or maybe no, maybe it was maybe I was watching Lakers Nation or something. I'm not sure who said
Hmm.
it, but they said that maybe this first year, according to maybe the Lakers, is that maybe the first year is just like we'll see what we have, but then next
Hmm.
year they'll work to get some really good
Good
players that
players
could be a championship caliber team next season
for
or next
Luca.
off season or something. I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
that's what I
maybe.
heard about. But yeah, it's
Hey man,
remains
you
to be
never
seen.
know, man. If we get these players that really want to play and they want to win, we can probably. I'm gonna say it, we might can go in the playoffs. We just gotta play ball and everybody get healthy though. We have to stay healthy. We can't be
Yeah,
getting
that's the
injured
thing
late in the
though.
season.
Health, health is very important, especially when it comes to Luca and Austin Reeves and the rest of the crew, especially Walker Kessler, who only played 6 games last season. But I don't think it's a continuation.
Do
So
you do you know his injury, like his injury history? Because I just know that he's shoulders. That's it. His shoulder
um,
injury.
I think it's just his shoulder. I
Oh,
think
okay, okay,
I had
okay.
never heard about any other injury
Hmm.
other than just last season where he only played for 6 games. But he's a consistent player that can be available. I think it was just that one season. So
Got you,
let's just
got you.
hope. Let's hope for that. But
Yeah, I
hope it
really
works out.
need, I really want him to just focus on health,
Hmm.
because we don't need him to go down and we'll be back to square one where we gotta put Kevon Looney in the goddamn game, thinking he
Oh
gonna help
man, I
out,
hope that doesn't happen. I hope that doesn't
bro.
happen. We have to rely on Kevon Looney to be our starter. No way, man. I hope that doesn't end up being the case. And
This why I was mad about Lakers, because I was like, bro, I'm happy. When we got Kessler, I was like, great, good.
yeah,
But
same
when
here.
they said DeAndre Ayton's gonna be our backup, I was like, great, good.
Same here.
You know what I'm saying? Because I knew he can be a backup player.
And he was healthy. He was available.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
know why
yeah.
we trade him away.
I don't know. I mean, I think maybe because it's the contract.
The disconnect. I think of the disconnect between JJ and Aiden. I don't think they like each other because of what they said in the media to each other.
Yeah, and I think maybe Luca played a big role in that as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah, true.
but also, I think the main reason they traded him is because he was a good contract, you know,
Yeah,
trade
true.
asset.
Hmm.
So it's like, hey, okay, we had to sacrifice a guy that could be a good backup for Walker Kessler, but
Hmm.
at least we got, two second round picks out of it. I mean, and also Jaden Hardy. But I mean,
Yeah,
I kind of like Jaden Hardy, but at the same time, I mean, I'm like, I don't know, can we flip him for another trade so we can get somebody else, maybe another
yeah,
wing or somebody? I mean, I'm not sure, but
yeah.
it sort of remains to be
I mean,
seen.
but he can shoot the ball though.
Yeah, he's a good shooter. I agree with you on that. Yeah, he can be a good um, backup behind potentially Colin Sexton, but or
So like you know his game. You-
yeah, yeah. I mean, especially
So
he has a good
so
relationship with Luca when he
so
was with Dallas.
is he a point guard or what is he? Because I don't really watch his game like
He's a
that.
combo guard, but he's mainly a point guard because I think he's six. He's either 6'4" or six. No, is he
Okay,
6'6"?
so really
No,
he's a point guard.
I think it's a point guard, but for some reason he's listed as a combo guard. So I think he can play multiple guard positions, shooting or point guard, but he's mainly a point guard. So yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
okay, okay. Well, shoot, I'm happy that we got two point guards now. Shoot,
Yeah,
that's fine
definitely.
with me.
Yeah,
We will always
it's
need
a good
two point guards.
replacement for Marcus Smart, and
Yeah,
and it sucks that he had to leave, but at the same time, I mean, he is up there in age, and injuries do happen to him on a. I mean, sure, he had a good healthy season, but we had to move on. I think it was the right
yeah.
move, in my opinion. So
Mm-hmm. And you
yeah,
know who else I'm gonna like? I really, cause like I always wanted Quentin Post, not Quentin Post. I always wanted Quentin Grimes on the
Quentin
Lakers,
Grimes, yeah, yeah.
bro. I'm so happy we got him,
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I
bro.
think he will bring a lot to the table when it comes to his offensive scoring and shooting as well. And he can also play
Point guard too.
defense. Yeah,
Yeah.
he can play defense, but not like in the high elite level.
No,
But
no, no. But we he can we could put him on a small dude and he gonna go to work. He
Yeah,
get buckets.
I agree with you.
I like his game too. I always wanted him on the Lakers. It's just that we finally got him now. So
Mhm.
I'm glad the
And he grew up as
Lakers.
a Laker fan. I might be mistaken, right? Yeah. So
I know you're
I
right. He
think,
did. He did. He did.
yeah. So I think he will for sure know the pressures of being a Laker and know
Hmm.
how to play at a high level with the Lakers for sure. So there's a lot of promise for sure out of him. And yeah, him and I don't know. I mean, Manu. I have a good feeling he's going to thrive with the Lakers, and the fact that they picked him over Rui, the Lakers signing him. I
Bro,
think.
wait, who's
Uh,
Manu?
my, uh,
Oh, the dude
oh,
from Toronto.
yeah, yeah.
Got
My
you.
fault. What's his actual name? I don't know.
Santos.
Santos. Excuse me. Sorry. His last name is Manu something, but yeah, Santos. But I think yeah, he is a really good added addition to the team, and I think he would for sure fit well with what this team's for sure going to be
Yeah, he
going
will be,
into next
bro.
season. Yeah.
He will be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'll hit you up later, bro.
Yeah. Once
I'll
again,
check.
man, thank you so much for
No
joining
problem,
the
bro.
stream, and I'll check you guys out. Your YouTube channel. I'll subscribe to you for sure.
It's not mine though. It's my homeboy's.
Oh yeah, you're home.
So,
Yeah,
subscribe to his channel. Yeah,
whoever
my homeboy.
has that YouTube channel, I will subscribe to you
Yeah.
guys for sure. Really
Definitely,
appreciate
bro. But yeah,
it.
don't
Yeah,
forget to check out Kaminga too.
and Kuminga, I will check him out
Yeah.
for sure.
All right,
Definitely.
bro. Have a good
Really
one.
appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Man, that was nice. Yeah, I mean, I rarely have people come on my live stream and give some Lakers knowledge. He is really good. I'm going to check him out or his buddy out and subscribe to his YouTube channel after this live stream. But yeah, it was a really good conversation. I mean, the fact that he is so passionate about Jonathan Kaminga gives me a lot of hope and maybe some, I guess, hope really, I guess, that the Lakers will get Jonathan Kuminga to the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, just the fact that what he's been talking about when it comes to his skill set and how well he can fit with the Lakers, I think for sure he'll be awesome to be joined the Lakers if that is a possibility. But let's hope a sign and trade that will work for both sides could go through, and hopefully it happens. Hopefully it happens. All right, man. Great conversation. Great conversation. I'm glad we had it. But let's read some of these comments and then I'll end this live stream. And thank you all so much for joining me on ZSN. I really appreciate it. Let's continue on with this comment here. Uh, we open a roster spot, not a, not to mention we will trade away Bronny if, yeah. I mean, I hope that happens. I mean, if LeBron somehow gets more when it comes to his next destination, that we get something in return. Hopefully some assets because we basically gave up all of our assets going to Jonathan Walker Kessler in that sign and trade scenario with the Utah Jazz. So my hope is that LeBron will ask a lot or gets a big payout. When he goes to the any team that he goes to, and maybe a sign and trade will be a possibility. So that's my hope. Hopefully that happens. Uh, DFS is going to be a buyout by the Hornets. He would be a solid veteran minimum off the bench. I don't really see that happening, to be honest with you. I think the relationship between the Lakers and him really fractured when he decided to take his talents to Houston because he wants to get paid. I mean, sure, it would be nice for him to team up with Luca again, and the chemistry that they have with one another would obviously work out. But I mean, there's a reason for sure why DFS hadn't worked out in Houston because I guess he just didn't live up to those expectations over there. So, uh, we'll see. I mean, if there's a roster spot open and the Lakers do need another wing defender, then I don't know, getting a guy like DFS at a veteran minimum to just add depth to the roster could be a possibility. But we'll see about that. Uh, okay, let's read some of these. Okay, let's read this one here from Adam. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. It's been a while. Thank you for joining. Uh, yeah, Looney is not a good offensive player, but he's an elite rebounder and he's really good defender. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's not even a great offensive player. I mean, he's more of a guy that you can rely on rebounding wise and being a good defender. Let's just hope that he stays healthy and sticks around and hopefully just lives up to the expectations. If he does live up to those, maybe he'll be with the Lakers for the remainder of the season. But if not, I mean, there's always you know another player that the Lakers could look at in the buyout market to replace him if he doesn't work out. So, but yeah, and there's no doubt about it. This is a really good pickup for the Lakers for the backup center position. You know, but to go back to the conversation that we had with, I think his name is Lakers all day every day. I mean, yeah, that was the name that was on his uh, that was on there. But yeah, I mean, DeAndre Ayton would have been a nice, solid backup, center for Walker Kessler. But it would have been nice if he would have remained with the Lakers. But the Lakers did need assets because they gave them all to the Utah Jazz. So it was the right move for the Lakers to make that trade. But like I said, it would have been nice if he remained as the backup for Walker Kessler. But we got Looney. I mean, the only thing we need is a good rebounder and defender. So, at the end of the day, it's a good one. It's a good pickup for the Lakers. Also from Adam, Kuminga would be a starting 3 for sure. Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. He's going to be starting for the Lakers if he does join the Lakers, and I hope he does. I mean, the conversation that we had, I mean, the Lakers all day, every day guy. I mean, he really convinced me, and I'm gonna check out the highlight reels and see for sure if he is, the type of guy that we actually need. I really think he is, and he convinced me of it. So I'm gonna check it out. But he's more gonna be a starting 4 than the 3. But like I said, I mean, he can play multiple positions. I think he can really help us out in all areas of his game, offensively, defensively, and play multiple positions. So, but for sure, he's going to be a starter, no doubt. A two-way player, yeah. Like we said, like we talked about, he's a really good two-way player. He can play offense, defense. He's an all-around player. So, I hope something works out. I hope something works out. Hopefully, he comes to the Lakers because he's the only alternative at this point. He's the only alternative and the best alternative, but we just have to wait and see if a sign and trade could happen. Maybe it will be a possibility. Hopefully it happens. That's my hope. All right. Gonna read some more comments and then I'll end the live stream. So thank you guys for joining me on ZSN. I really appreciate it. Let me just skim some of these comments so I can see. Let's see here. Super Saiyan God 23. Welcome to the live stream. Lakers only need Kai Soto. He is the missing piece. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. We will see. I mean, there was a lot of hype around Kai Soto a couple of years ago. I uploaded a Lakers draft. I think when was he in interest for the Lakers? Everything was like back in 2023 or something. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, not we'll see, but I don't know. There's a lot of conversations for him for sure. Kuminga is a good player, but the Lakers need Kyle. Okay, there we go. Okay, going back with Kyle Soto here. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, has he played yet? Has he played in the NBA yet, or is he still with the G League or overseas? I'm not sure, but yeah, I haven't heard about him in a while. Uh, let's see. I'm trying to skim some of these questions here so I can just end this live stream, which was a great conversation. I really appreciate the conversation I had with Lakers all day, every day guy. Um, I will check your buddy out, his YouTube channel, and subscribe to him for sure. So I really appreciate the conversation we had here. Let's see here. Lots of reoccurring conversations that we had. Let's see here. Brian Green, welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Getting Kuminga is a no-brainer. Yeah, you were with me the last live stream in the comments section where you brought up Jonathan Kuminga, and you also raved about him as well. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that do actually like Jonathan Kuminga, and uh, once I see his highlight reels, maybe I'll be one of you guys. So the next time I go live, if he does join the Lakers, you will see me all smiles and happy for that move if it does happen. So, yeah. What was his third game? Okay, no, you're talking about the conversation that we had on this live stream. Let's see. Uh, yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, it seems like everyone wants Jonathan Kuminga to join the Lakers. So I hope it actually happens. Hopefully it does. Okay. Lots of back and forth. Come on, people. Let's keep it clean. Let's be respectful. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, Carr did it. Yeah, Steve Kerr did not want to give the spotlight. I don't know why. I mean, this guy is a potential rising star if he would have remained with the Warriors. I guess he didn't want to, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully JJ does a better job if he joins the Lakers. So let's see here. He is 23 now. Still a young player. He's still in his prime. Yeah, what's up to you too, buddy? Thank you so much for joining. Oh man, that's an old name, ZSPN. I used to have that name. It was, I really loved that name, but I was afraid of people, giving me a copyright or plagiar. I don't know. It's ZSN now, but ZSPN, man, that was an awesome name. Yeah, and you were with me back then. That's awesome. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Can the Lakers get Kuminga? Yeah, they can. Either sign and trade, which seems to be a better option for the Lakers. But again, if Kuminga really wants to join the Lakers, maybe he will sign a veteran minimum or a 1 year, $7 million contract, which is I think what's remaining on the Lakers books. But I'm not sure. But they have to free up some cap space. That's the main thing they need to do. And if that's the case, and hopefully with this report from the Los Angeles Times, if a signing trade does happen between the Hawks and the Lakers, maybe that's the only alternative, and hopefully it does happen. But we'll see how that turns out if it does happen or not. Let's see here. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm skipping some of your guys' comments. It just seems like a reoccurring conversation that we had on here. Let's see. Yeah, Pat. Yeah, I'm gonna check you out. I mean, I'm gonna. I, I'm not sure if he's the friend that was on here. I think he mentioned you, and yeah, good pickup. Um, he's an athlete and energy. Yeah, yeah, I agree. He will be awesome if he joins the Lakers. All right, let's continue. Yeah. Yeah, I see Carr at least develop his 3-point shot. Ingram. Yeah, I mean, I also heard that. I mean, he people are comparing him to Brandon Ingram, which I don't really see that. I don't really see him as a Brandon Ingram type player. Is it because that he's doesn't have any muscle? I mean, that's the main reason. I mean, he can build that over the summer. I mean, the Lakers have a good facility and trainers that will help him gain those muscles, or build muscle. So, um, but shooting the three, I think he can work on that. I mean, more than anything, if that's another flaw to his game. But I think it's just solid enough, and he can develop that down the line. I think it will be easier for him to develop that. All right, let's see here. I think his body type is lean. Yeah, and lean. Yeah, I mean, I thought the same way. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's continue. Let's see here. Uh, I don't see that happening, but there's a comment here. Trade Reeves for uh, Peyton Watson and an athletic 3-and-D power forward. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Um, I'm going to be honest here. Peyton Watson, I think he's overhyped, in my opinion. I live in Denver, guys, so I don't know his game to why people are so hyped up about him. Maybe because he's just a good 3-and-D uh, big, I guess. But in that last season, he thrived. But I don't know. I need to see some consistency out of him. So I don't know. I didn't really see that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing his game what you guys see his game, but I don't know. I think he's too overhyped in my opinion. I don't know. That's just me, but we'll see. Uh, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, from Brandon Green, uh, Cameron Carr, Grimes, Kuminga, Luca, and Kessler. Are you talking about like them in the starting lineup or like a certain lineup on the floor? Because that would be a nice, pairing. If they are both on the floor, I think their skill sets will work well with one another. So, yeah, I no doubt about it. I agree with you on that. That'll be a nice lineup. JJ is the important factor for making this new case work. New case work. Um, Trying to think what you mean by that important factor to making this new case work. Um, my apologies. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know, but for sure, I think JJ has to, for sure, give opportunities to Cameron Carr and also do Thera. So I mean, Adu Thera still needs development, but I think Cameron Carr is ready to be a huge part of the second unit, being part of the bench role. You know, if what I'm seeing from him in summer league, it's just a glimpse of what we can see from him um, in the regular season. I will for sure love to see him in preseason how he plays on the NBA level, but but he's special. I think he's going to live up to those expectations. So, all right, guys, we're reaching down to the wire. Let me just see what else is remaining so we can just speed this up. Again, I love the conversation we had on here with Lakers all day, every day. I mean, the guy was very knowledgeable, knows his Lakers. He loves his Lakers. Man, it's been a while that I had a good conversations with someone that's passionate about the Lakers as I am, and it was really awesome to have him on here. I'm gonna for sure check out his buddy's YouTube channel and subscribe to him for sure, and also check out Kuminga's highlights. So no doubt about it, I will. All right, let's see. Reach down to the wire. Let's see here. Uh, Yeah, I agree with this one here. Kessler's got to earn that 35 million. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he got paid. He got paid, and he's going to get paid very well in these next, 4 years, right? He signed a 4-year deal with the Lakers, right? So, um, yeah, hopefully he lives up to it, and hopefully he stays healthy. I just hope that last season's injury is not a reoccurrence, and he just remains healthy with the Lakers and just lives up to the expectations that we want from him. A guy who is a good rim protector, a rebounder, a good offensive player, and he can also shoot. Last time I heard, so he would be a great fit next to Luca for sure. He's the A+ center that Luca's looking for. So. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's read this one about Hardy because I have to say, guys, when we got Hardy in the trade for DeAndre Ayton, I think it was a really good pickup, in my opinion. I think it could be a really good third guard option, you know, as part of the rotation with Luca or either Austin Reeves being the starter at the point guard position. Then you have Colin Sexton, and the third would be Hardy. So, uh, and then there's Bronny, but I think he'll be traded with his father if a signing trade will happen. But well, we just have to wait and see. Hardy seems like another guard we cannot need that we may not need when we need wings. I agree. Yeah, I mean, I agree with both. I mean, at the same time, I would like to have him on because he has a good chemistry with Luka Doncic. But if we could somehow flip him in a trade scenario that will get us a wing guard, like Gary Trent Jr. type of guard, then why not? I think it would be a nice, uh, alternative if he somehow doesn't work out with the Lakers, or if the Lakers just don't really want him. So maybe they'll flip in a different trade scenario. So, all right, let's read this. Okay, let's see if there's anything else to read. Okay, let me read this one. Or actually, no, these two, and then I'll end the live stream. Brandon Green here. Sexton, Austin Reeves, Grimes, Luca, Kessler, they are all actually on the Lakers. They're all actually on the Lakers. Um, like you can't believe that they are on the team. Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, they fit. All of them, they fit very well with one another because of their offensive abilities. But when it comes to defense, other than Kessler, who was and Luke at the same time, and Grimes, those three, they can play defense, but you know, they are really good to play with one another. I agree with you. So, and then I'll read this one here. Uh, Peyton Watson balled out when Joker got hurt. Um, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, or I don't know. It's just one season though. Was there a reoccurrence thing where he balled out when he joined the Denver Nuggets? I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm just not overhyped to what people are so overhyped about Peyton Watson. I don't know. I saw his stat line. His stat line over the years. I mean, it's just only maybe 3 seasons with the Nuggets or something. I'm not sure, but I don't know, maybe he just works his way to development, and maybe we'll see a whole different type of athlete. But I don't know. It's just me. Maybe I'm just not seeing what you guys see. Maybe I'm not seeing the type of highlights that I'm supposed to when it comes to Peyton Watson. But I'll take your word for it. I mean, but I don't think the Lakers are going to get him, especially if it's a sign and trade scenario with the Denver Nuggets. So I don't think it's going to happen. But I don't know. We just have to wait and see. All righty. Let's read this last comment here and then I'll end the live stream. Do you see a way to get a starting three and a four? I would feel safer with Manu coming off the bench. I think many scenarios where Manu comes off the bench is best. Um, Yeah, that's why there's a lot of talk about Jonathan Kuminga joining the Lakers because I think, if anything, he will fit better at the power forward than what most people are saying that he can be a good small forward starter for the Lakers. But Jonathan Kuminga for sure, because I agree with you. I don't see Manu being a starter. He could be a good second unit bench type player that can fit very well with the second unit that we will have going into this upcoming season, along with Colin Sexton and the rest of them. So, um, yeah, but yeah, I just think maybe Jonathan Kuminga could be a good added addition. There's also, I don't think it will happen, but there is Matisse Thybulle. He's another player that it's out there that the Lakers could potentially target, but when it comes to depth wise, but for starters, my fault. Let me take that back. You're mentioning starters, my fault. Uh, but the only alternative at this point is Jonathan Kuminga. That's the only alternative, and I agree with you. Manu is a bench guy. He's not a starter. So, but yeah, I mean, what a great conversation. What a great conversation that we had on here on ZSN. I really want to thank Lakers all day, every day. I hope that's your name. What I saw from your description on here, you're Lakers all day, every day. So thank you for joining ZSN. We had a really good conversation. I really appreciate you joining. And just a quick conclusion, guys. Obviously, the Lakers are going to make moves. There's no doubt about it. A move is coming. And obviously, they made one today with getting a backup big with Kevon Looney on a 1-year deal. Good, solid, veteran minimum backup for the Lakers for Walker Kessler. Brings rebounding, playoff experience. So, obviously, it will be a good help, when it comes to the second unit and his size and everything. So obviously a good pickup. But the Lakers, they still want Jonathan Kuminga, and rightfully so. And I think when it comes down to it, uh, it sort of remains to be seen if it will happen or not. But it's most of the reports that I've been seeing, and it's been a reoccurrence thing today, that the Lakers are doing their hardest and making it possible to make a trade with the Atlanta Hawks. So we just have to wait and see. Hopefully it happens. Hopefully it happens, and Jonathan Kuminga will join the Los Angeles Lakers. May not happen tomorrow. It may not happen the next day, but you never know. it could happen. So we just have to wait and see about it. We really have to. So, uh, yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate what's up to you, homie. Thank you so much. The real ones here, I mean, originals have been part of the ZS, the culture of ZSN for quite a while. And thank you guys for coming back. I really appreciate it. Hold on. Let me read this last one here and then I'll end the live stream. I mean, I appreciate the comments here. So it's really awesome. So who plays the 3? Okay. Just real quick. Okay. So point guard. I don't know. For what I've seen, it's either going to be Austin Reeves at point guard. Shooting guard will be Quentin Grimes. Small forward will possibly be Luka because Luka can play multiple positions. And I think for him to be on the floor a lot and stay healthy, I think he will be at the small forward. But again, Luka can play point guard too. I mean, he can play multiple positions. So that's what's great about Luka. So he could be the 3. He could be. Then it will be Jonathan Kuminga and then Walker Kessler. So those are the 5 starters. That seems to be the reality if it does happen. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Or it could be Luka, Austin Reeves at the shooting guard. Small forward could be Quentin Grimes, and then, or it could be Jonathan Kuminga. I mean, like I said, Jonathan Kuminga can also play multiple positions. He can play small forward and power forward, and maybe you can throw him into the center position, but he at the same time can do it all. So I don't know. Those are my personal choices. I think that's what I think going to be the guy who could play the 3. It's either going to be Luka, it could be Grimes, or it could be Jonathan Kuminga. Again, both of those 3 all have in common is that they can play multiple positions. So that's the good thing about the Lakers selecting these guys in free agency. When it came to those 2 that one guy we signed, but hopefully Jonathan Kuminga joins the Lakers. That'll be a good signing. But Luka can play multiple positions too, so that's the good thing about it. So, but yeah, guys, thank you again so much for joining me on ZSN. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. We have a big community out there on Facebook for ZSN, and also we're growing on Instagram and also on this channel. So please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. I really appreciate it. And let's hope that we had some good news for the Lakers when it comes to Jonathan Kuminga and potentially him joining the Lakers. It just sort of remains to be seen at this point. But all signs are pointing that the Lakers could potentially make something happen at the trade deadline. Or no, at the, when it comes to sign and trade scenario with Jonathan Kuminga and the Atlanta Hawks. So let's hope it happens. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.